Days turns into weeks, and Adeze's cruelty only worsened. She treated me like a servant, forcing me to cook and clean and do all the house chores. If I made even the slightest mistake, punishment was swift and harsh. One afternoon, she decided to play a cruel game. I have hidden a valuable piece of jewel in the house, she said. Find it and I will reward you. Failure to do so, you are going to regret it. I was desperate to escape her wrath. I had to search every corner of our home in Yaba. I turned even the cushions, checked every drawer, and even looked under the beds, but it was nowhere to be found. Hours passed before I collapsed. All Adaeze could do was just laugh at me. It was in the garden all along, she sneered, pointing to a fake rock near the flower bed. You are really as useless as your mother, you know. I was so ashamed, but before I could respond, the front door cracked open. My father had just come back home early. He took one look at me and saw me crying. What is wrong with you? Adaeze, what is going on here? His voice was sharp, commanding. Adaeze tried to cover up her actions, but my father wasn't fooled. He saw through her lies, and for the first time he stood up for me. I won't allow you to treat my daughter this way. For a while, Adaeze changed. She pretended to be kind, even helping me with my homework. But it was all an act. Soon, she went back to her old ways. She became even more meaner, crueler than I ever thought. But then, there's something in me that has shifted. I refused to be her victim anymore. I stood up for myself. I stood up to her, refusing for her words to break me. I was no longer afraid of Adaeze. Then one evening, Adaeze played her final but most wicked card. You think you are strong, she hissed. You think you can defy me? Let me tell you something, little girl. You are not even your father's real daughter. The word lifted all the breath out of me. I felt like the ground had to be ripped open for me to go in. Was it true? Had my whole life been a lie? Tears flowed through my eyes. But instead of breaking me, I took a deep breath. I needed answers, so I went to my father that night. With a trembling voice, I asked, Is it true? Am I really your daughter? His eyes softened. Come and sit down, my daughter. He held my hand and told me the truth. My mother had loved me deeply, and so had he. Love doesn't define family, my dear. Love does. And you are my daughter. Nothing will ever change that. A very warm heart filled me. Adaeze's words had been meant to break her, but instead of that, it made me even stronger. That night, I made a promise to myself. No matter what Adaeze did, she would never take away what was ours. I was loved, I was strong, and I would not let her shadow define me. The battle was not over, but I was ready for what is ahead.